Or bingo. Too much Halloween candy, I guess.
Hey, no Ben today. It's me. I'm back where you can see me. I've been here the whole time, but I'm back.
Yep.
We get a fun special episode, just the two of us today.
Just the two of us. So roll the intro.
Or just the two of us. Actually, no, I don't want to get copyrighted. You're looking techy today. But, oh well.
Professional. Yeah, that's good. So, welcome to Gridiron Talk Week.
Oh, it's like week 11,
11
I
or
think.
12?
Should be week 11.
Yeah, you'll know. But yeah, week 11, no BIM, no episode last week. Our schedules didn't work out, and we planned that. We want to give you a break for Halloween. Of course, we didn't.
Yeah. Well, yeah, with Halloween, everybody was just busy. It was a little too difficult to get everybody together.
But hey, breaks are good. Took a little break, and we're back with a banger episode and Halloween.
There was a great weekend for most of us.
Most of us.
Rough
Clemson.
showing for Clemson.
That was
We'll
a
get
rough
to that
game.
maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Penn
it
State.
was a good weekend overall.
Penn State losing to Ohio State.
That was
Doing the 1 yard line. They have two of the best running back duos in the country behind, I think, Ohio State's running back duo. Christian Jenkins, he's a beast. But just run the ball. They've been doing it good all game. Just run the ball. It's like this.
questionable play calling
It's
on
like
James
this,
Franklin.
It's like the Seahawks you were telling me at church.
Yep.
Just
Yeah,
run
yeah.
the ball. You got Marshawn Lynch. Just run the ball.
Yeah.
But that's why he's 1-13 against top 5 teams. Killer.
It's
And
a
he
rough
looks
stat.
like
It's a rough
Keegan
stat.
Michael Key. So yeah. So yeah. Clemson, we'll get to them in a little bit, but they lost to Louisville, sadly. Louisville's not that bad, so I'm just
They're
gonna
good.
put that out there.
And they played really good.
Yeah, they did. They
They
got
played
a
really
quick running back.
Mm-hmm.
Got a speedy dude. But it's been a. Can you look up stuff?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No, why did? Oh, because it was on your phone. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Got it. Makes sense, Sam.
I can look up stuff if we need to.
Perfect. Okay, let's get into it.
We got
Where my
there's still
paper
some,
go?
there's still some really good football coming up this week.
Yes, there is. First, starting with Clemson and Virginia Tech. Now, Virginia Tech, the last time we played them, which was a close game, ACC Championship 2016, I think it was. We were in the ACC Championship against them. It was kind of like a close game, 42-35 type of game. But that was the last time I remember us playing them that they were pretty good. This year, not too bad. They beat Syracuse this Saturday, I'm pretty sure. And Syracuse came off a atrocious game against Pitt the week before that. 5 pick sixes. It was so weird because Kyle McCord, the previous Ohio State quarterback, has been playing great all year, and I liked him when he was at Ohio State.
Yeah.
But then I don't know what happened. And then Pitt lost to SMU, and the ACC race is getting tighter. It's really just who's gonna face Miami in this ACC championship. Us and SMU. You can throw in Pitt in there if they can rebound, maybe.
Yeah.
But right now, it's just us and SMU. And SMU right now looks to be ahead. But Tuesday, the rankings come out. By this time, it's probably going to be out before Tuesday. So, we'll see how it goes. But I'm taking Clemson in a close win, 35-28. I may change this to a 28-21, just to how last game went. We did score some at the end. I forgot what the final score was. But
30-something to 21, 34-21, something, 33-21.
we could not get our offense rolling. We could not get our defense rolling. It's
Yeah.
just really weird game for us.
It was weird, especially with an extra week to prepare.
Yeah, I was surprised Cade didn't play his best ball.
They were just kind of out of rhythm the whole game.
It was just not LSU. Louisville just came in.
Louisville looked great. They looked
came
really
ready to
good.
attack, and they looked like the team they were last year with the ACC championship appearance against Florida State and the good bowl appearance. But
They look really good.
Virginia Tech, I like them. They could be a sleeper good team in the ACC.
Yeah, they're good.
Maybe in the years to come they could be better, but I think Clemson's still gonna be better. This kind of I think they could either roll them or have a close game against them.
Yeah.
I feel like that's so.
I think it's got potential to be a close game.
Yeah, but I'm taking Clemson. What about you?
I think I'm going to take Clemson as well. I think they'll have something to prove. Hopefully they're back
Dabo.
to rolling how they were before.
Dabo makes them sharp.
Yeah.
Speaking of Never mind, I guess that when we talk about Georgia. Next, many times these games have been called the game of the century, and I agree. LSU, Bama. They've had some memorable games in the past, just like the 2019 Bama LSU Joe Burrow Tua.
This is going to be good.
So this could be a very good game. Like this is like both teams aren't doing as they should do, but I do think LSU can make a playoff.
I mean,
run.
I don't think LSU's been missing that much actually because they've had a good year. I think LSU's been winning. Alabama's not hit
I
where
think
they were
just the loss
hoping.
to USC really killed them.
Yeah.
And that's just like first 2 weeks, like the week 1 doesn't really matter, but you could see like if LSU beat USC, then they could be a lot higher up.
Yeah.
But I'm high on LSU, but I'm also high on Alabama. So
I think this is just going to be an incredible game. I'm taking LSU in the upset. I know ranking wise it's an upset. We'll see if betting wise it's an upset by the end of the week, but I'm taking LSU. I think I would consider that an upset if they win.
Yeah.
But I think they got it in the bag.
I think honestly they're both very evenly matched.
It's going to be a close game. One score game probably.
Here's the deal: if Jaden Daniels and Jalen Milroy, is that his name? Joe or Jalen?
Jalen Milroy.
Joe Milton's Patriots quarterback, former Tennessee. Remember that time we said last year on the podcast, Joe Milton?
Yes.
And your dad told us at the very end. That was funny. But Jalen Milroy and him and Jaden Williams, gosh, just speaking to everyone now. They hook up. I'm picking Bama. But if they play like they played
Ryan
against
Williams?
Ryan, gosh.
Who the heck are you talking about?
Jaden.
Jalen Milroy and Ryan Williams.
Ryan Williams. If they hook up, it could be a still close game, but I still think they would win by a little bit. But if they don't, I'm picking LSU in this game because Kyron Lacey, number 2 wide receiver. Not number 2 wide receiver, number 1 wide receiver, but his number's number 2. Confusing. But I love him. Ever since he played at the USC, he had a great game. I don't think he was the guy who had that insane catch. Remember that catch? It's like falling over.
Yeah, I don't think it was him.
No,
but maybe.
He's been playing really good ball lately. LSU's really underrated right now because heck, Texas is underrated. Like, no one's talking about them right now.
Yeah, because they were overrated.
Yeah, for a while. But also, their offense is crazy. Wrong. But,
they're still good.
I'll pick LSU in this one. I wrote down Bama, but now I'm thinking about LSU. I feel like Bama is they're just killing themselves. Like, I remember calling Kalen DeBoer a really good coach, and now I'm like...
He is a good coach. He's got to get his players in, and he's got to get his system established.
People just got to relax. He's gonna figure it out. He's a good coach, like we said. He's year 1 at the best football program of all time with the previous best football coach of all time. Behind that, the best football coach of all time. Like, calm down. He's filling in for 2 goats at the goat school, so... It's going to be all right. He's going to do good.
Yeah.
But I'm picking LSU in this one. Next, Georgia and Ole Miss.
This is going to be good.
Yeah.
Especially, we look at this past week, Ole Miss finally looking kind of like last year. Very explosive on offense.
Up.
What, they had 500 or 515 yards.
Around there, yeah.
6 touchdowns for Jackson Dart.
He's looking good. Gosh. Like, I'm not a big fan of him. Like, I feel like he's overhyped.
They looked good.
But when he's good, he's good. And when he's not, he's not. But when he's good, he's 6 touchdowns good.
But we know Georgia has a stifling defense, so it'd be interesting to see.
Like 24 points, I feel like it's a good amount on Florida. Like I feel like they could have done better, but it's a rivalry matchup. So
yeah, Florida played very good.
Mm-hmm.
That ended up being what 20-34.
38, I think it was because like it was 20-20. Then Georgia got a touchdown. Then it's like a interception and a touchdown again.
It was 20-34.
Yeah. That would make more sense.
Yeah, but that one ended up being very, very close, and that was a good game. I watched most of it.
The better team pulled ahead.
Yeah, but you know,
I don't know.
It was
Did
good.
you see Kirby Smart lit in to that number 3 guy? He looked like a running back. His build.
Speaking of 3, guess who threw 3 interceptions in one game for the 3rd time this season? Carson Beck.
I knew you were talking about.
We'll get to that. But Beck has been struggling.
Did you see my hot take?
No, I haven't seen any of his stuff.
Right there. We're doing shout out, so probably have to make it up on the fly.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
But we talk about
Yeah,
that
this
more
is
later.
typical Gridiron talk. I see what we're supposed to be talking about like halfway
Live.
through the episode.
But I'm picking Ole Miss in this one because I feel like Georgia has not been playing their best ball lately. No, screw that. No, Georgia, they
Look,
roll. Georgia rules Ole Miss.
I wanna pick Ole Miss because I think it'd be cool. But
no.
Georgia's playing good ball right now.
I don't care who
They
they're
are so
playing. They're
good on
playing good.
defense. Their offense hasn't been great, but they're still doing good. They're still scoring. So I gotta take Georgia. I just can't pick against them this week.
I said Clemson wins against Virginia Tech. I picked that one. Bama against LSU. Bama wins. I picked LSU. Georgia, and I picked Ole Miss to win 35-20. I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, that's not happening.
I need to see more consistency for Ole Miss and Jackson Dart and their defense. But their unis are fire. But I'm picking Georgia. I want to say they rolled them because, I mean, they got disrespected against Texas.
Yeah.
And me and Ben both said, and like you said too, they're going to roll them. They rolled them. And speaking of Texas water bottles, remember that?
Yeah.
Clemson fans did that, bro. We didn't throw as much because Texas fans threw a lot.
Yeah.
We threw a couple. I was just like, we've built such a good environment. You're just like ruining it, bro.
Yeah.
So ban them.
You know, in their defense, I was watching.
Too.
I'm pretty sure the refs made the wrong call on
a
that.
lot.
But it is what it is. It may not have changed the game. You know, you never know.
We missed two field goals.
But yeah,
we got blocked 3 times this year.
I know.
We got to fix that.
But
We got a good kicker though.
yeah, I mean, you know, not just obviously just none of it the way Clemson wanted it to go.
And I understand the fans being mad, but it's too much.
Yeah,
I mean, if I was there, I probably want to throw in a water bottle too.
I probably just been like, oh, are you kidding me? But I mean, which is pretty much my reaction. Yeah. Before we get to our hot takes, a couple other notable games that are going to be this weekend because it's actually a stacked weekend. Florida, Texas has some potential, I think. Mm-hmm. We got Purdue, Ohio State. Purdue's not bad, so that could be a good close
Ohio
one.
State a while back, like 2016 or 17, and they upset them when Ohio State was number 2.
Yeah, we got Michigan, Indiana. Obviously, Michigan's not the same Michigan we've seen.
But it's Michigan.
But it's still Michigan,
and
Indiana it's a
has
big
another
showdown.
test game.
And this is another test for Indiana to keep proving themselves. They're up to 8 right now, which is really impressive.
Oregon and is it Army or Navy?
Army's at 18. Navy, I don't know what Navy's ranked.
For record.
Oh, Indiana's...
No, I forget. Was it Army or Navy that's undefeated?
Both of them.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. So, this one might surprise you a bit, but South Carolina Vandy, I think this could be a good game as well. South Carolina just beat A&M
South Carolina
last
Vandy's
weekend.
Gonna be a great game.
Vandy's doing good. They're ranked 24. They're having a good season.
Other than Bama LSU, that could be the best game. Like, watch out.
Bama LSU is probably going to be the best game this weekend.
Behind that,
we also have Florida State, Notre Dame could be decent. Florida State obviously hasn't looked very good this year, but look for another game out of Notre Dame. You know,
I liked them at the beginning of the season. I thought they could run the table. This year, not so much.
Yeah, they're struggling. Lots of injuries. Unfortunate for them.
Riley Leonard isn't playing his best, and I thought
he's just kind of in the middle, doing okay.
Yeah, but I did say Georgia, Oregon would win the championship, and Oregon would win the championship. Right now, it's coming true. 8-0, they're playing.
Dude, I hope Oregon wins.
Yeah, they deserve it. I mean, like, they're stacked up for the rest. Like, they have 5 stars upon 5 stars upon 5 stars.
Yeah, the only thing that concerns me is Tez Johnson just got injured. He's probably out for a couple weeks or this season, which is a big loss. They obviously loaded talent. Plenty of receivers for
He blew up
Dylan
with
Gabriel.
Bo Nix when I was a huge Bo Nix fan with him. Like, we knew her last year. Every year I talked about him. Like, they went to high school together. Like, this year I don't... New quarterback, I get it. Hasn't been able to find his rhythm as much as last year. Mm-hmm. But he's still, like give him the ball. But, like, they have so many good receivers. It's like, sure, they're going to miss their, like, number 1 or 2 wide receiver.
Yep.
But the rest of the guys it could be, like, number 1 or 2s anywhere else. So,
yep.
I mean, they look good. Any other games? Can we go to hot takes?
We got hot takes time.
So, I've stepped it up. I'm ready.
We got the explosion effect there.
Got a little late July, but it's not late July.
Okay, late July snack.
It says mild, medium, and hot. It's on the hot.
Okay.
Scorching sauce.
We might have something extra spicy today.
I mean, I hope so. Also, it's in high, but I found these. Dollar General.
Oh, yeah.
They're like $1. Candy corn nerds.
We just gotta try things. You remember last year when we tried El Spaghetti?
Oh, not doing
Gross.
that again.
But that's oh, man,
That was fun,
there you
though.
go.
Candy
It was
show,
fun. It was just it was so
Hey,
disgusting.
I could just feel it.
it was so bad. Oh my gosh.
So that's the worst thing I've ever eaten in my life.
That's probably one of the worst things I've eaten.
Like,
I may have eaten worse, but
it's
that's
so
that's
bad.
definitely up there.
Will
It
Ferrell
was
had,
it was that it was warm too.
yes, it just ugh.
And I mean it was bad cold
You
too.
can't be laughing at us. I know some people laughing at us right now.
If you've had it, you know exactly what
Yeah.
we're talking about though.
It's like having a baby. Like people laugh at it, but then once you do it, you're like, I understand your pain.
it's so out of pocket.
I've never had a baby, but I mean, I don't think it's possible. But candy shell outside, and we got soft and chewy inside. Kind of
Okay.
like nerd gummy clusters, which are the goat.
Nerd gummy clusters are good.
So we'll try these
They're the-
things first, and those were cool stuff.
Wait, okay, so are we doing the hot chips, and then we're chasing it down with some nerd candy corn? Smell check.
Wow. It's got a little interesting.
Smells like something spicy. Smells like it's got potential.
Yeah, gets you a little bit.
Yeah, like a back of the throat type of feel.
I will say, this is one of the few bougie things I've ever gotten in my Mac everywhere. One of the few bougie things I've ever had. You can tell by the bag.
Yeah, it is kind of nice. All right.
3, 2, 1. Oh wow. Heck. Oh my gosh.
It's spicy. At first I thought it was a Dorito kind of, but it's actually pretty spicy.
They're so dry.
That's just some heat. It's really just hits you in your throat.
Oh, I did good on this one.
I'm surprised you're not reacting more because this one's actually hitting me quite hard, and I have definitely a better spice tolerance. This one's pretty spicy. This one's
My mouth.
got that capsaicin kicking. Ah, that's pretty spicy. This is probably
Spicy so far.
yeah. This is probably the spiciest thing we've done. Good job.
Wow, thank you.
We gotta get Ben next week.
Yeah, I'll save these for Ben. Okay.
Pretty tasty though. Pretty tasty.
Yeah, just really dry. Late July sponsor.
I don't know. It's making my mouth water because of how spicy it is.
Oh. You know what they say, water down some nerd candy
We're doing
corn.
clusters. Okay, what color did you get?
Blue and red.
Okay, I got it. I'm gonna go with I have a purple and a red one. I'm gonna go with the red one
Oh
first.
my gosh, it tastes like a nerd.
Red and blue.
It just hits you.
Ooh, that purple one is strong.
I'll try purple.
I don't know. It tastes kind of like nerds, but it's just like such a different consistency. I don't really feel like I'm eating nerds.
Yeah.
It's kind of good though. Wash that down with some
Ooh,
late July
that purple.
scorching sauce
Woo!
chips.
That purple.
That purple is strong.
God. Oh my gosh, it keeps kicking.
You got more reaction to the candy corn, the nerds candy corn, than to the chip.
I keep on thinking about getting like a super sour item. Because like you can find some super sour stuff and it's hard to find some super spicy stuff.
Yeah, it can be.
Only I'll just get like a super sour or something. Sour segment. Not bad.
We could do the things that left a sour taste in our mouth from last week.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay.
It's a good opening segment. Hot
Okay.
takes time.
Should Georgia replace Gunnar Stockton? If you're not aware, he is a 5-star, next up and coming. He broke Trevor Lawrence's high school records in Georgia, which I'm so bitter about, but I have to admit.
He's a redshirt sophomore.
Yep. And he's very good. I'm pretty sure he has a superstar in college football 25. I don't know yet. But should he start over Carson Beck? I say go. Just go for it. Maybe like third drive-in if Carson Beck's not playing good in the Ole Miss game. Throw him in there. Why not? Do the Quinn Ewers Arch Manning. Why not? Couldn't hurt.
Yeah, we'll see. I feel like Kirby's the kind of guy. He's going to trust Beck. He's going to stick with Beck. It's going to take a lot for Beck to not play anymore. Or at least to give Stockton a chance. So we'll see.
Next year, though.
But if he's throwing lots of picks and they're down, and he feels like he needs something to spark his offense, I can see it happening.
Yeah. As far as you're eating those are
Tasty.
Spicy. Ohio State looks... What? The
I
world.
paused our audio.
Ow. The world is ending. Ohio State looks good. Like, good.
They do look good.
Like, really good. Like, it wasn't a great win against Penn State, but it was a good win.
But
I mean, you beat it.
Penn State's also good. They're really good.
So you beat a third-ranked team by 7 points. Good. Good job. Good bounce back from the Oregon game.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see them having a good, deep run in the playoffs. Really good team. Nothing much to really say about
Big
that.
Ten is having a good year.
Yeah, they are. And last one, Oregon does not seem to be slowing down anytime soon. Like, they're rolling opponents who aren't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Illinois is a pretty good team. They were ranked 20 at the time. Rolled them. Absolutely slapped.
Yep.
Slapped that shaker. But, yeah, they don't seem...
They don't seem to be stopping.
I love it.
I love it too, man.
I'm Oregon guy.
It's Oregon's year, baby. I'm all for Oregon.
Yep, I love... Last year, I think I called Oregon win the championship.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and this year we're doing it again.
You did like a preliminary bracket at the beginning of the year, and you had Oregon winning it all.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, I have the whiteboard right here. Yep. Yeah, that whiteboard is not good, you know. Yeah, your other brother Brandon likes Oregon. I like Oregon. You kind of like Oregon.
I love Oregon. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're probably my number 2 team behind Clemson.
Probably mine too. Yeah. Love him. Full send. Love Dylan Gabriel. Like, he's like the oldest player in college football history. I think it was.
Oldest?
No, most passing yards was it?
I don't know.
No, he's like veteran.
Oh, he's up there.
He's definitely up there. He's like veteran. He went to UCF, Oklahoma, and now to Oregon. So, yeah, he's doing great. Now, shout out. Cool intro for that. Be like the
okay.
you know the rally night tube they use for our squad. Shout out. That'd be cool. Shout out. This is a new segment been standard brought to us, and I think it's a great idea. 2 teams, 2 players from last week that we want to shout out that did very good, or in some cases.
Oh, we could do the sour segment here, too. We like shout out and then sour,
Oh yeah, that would be good.
or like sweet and sour.
Yeah. So yeah, and if we want to do like one bad team and a good team, you can do whatever. Just something that caught your eye the past week. So my first team is Idaho. Now I got back from doing a lot of work in the garage. Had to clean it all out, go to the dumpster. Dumpster wasn't work. Garbage thing wasn't working. I was yelling, and we got to go back here. So when I got back to my house, the game that was on was like Idaho and something. And it turns out an Idaho player had like his knee bent back here. And you know, in soccer, if one of your players gets really hurt and the ambulance came on the field, I don't know if that happened to you, but if like that, a really bad injury,
I have had that, unfortunately.
it's hard to play sports after that. Because I won basketball game, I'll never forget, championship game, CBA. One guy choked the guy. They're rolling on the floor choking each other. Got arrested, other team's coach. And we won I'm not trying to brag, we won the game. And we had to hold the ball for the last second. So he got passed it to me, and I held the ball. And I did the coldest celly of all time. Took the ball like this and went and walked away. So fire. So I'm not trying to brag, but I have a championship ring. Trophy. I wish it was a ring. But Idaho, their player got injured. They came back and they won the game. They stopped the team from a 2-point conversion, incomplete pass. They won 29-28. It was a great game. They played good, and they came back from a hard injury. Man, their first play when they came back from the injury was like a 20-yard run. Shout out Idaho. You're playing great. Second team, Texas Tech. They beat 11th ranked Iowa State.
Iowa State.
I mean, I watched their game last week. I forgot who they played. I think it might have been Northwestern they played last week. But they're playing good. They have a little bit of QB controversy. But Texas Tech, every year, they seem to be kind of decent. And they had Patrick Mahomes come to them. He went to their college, and they beat Iowa State. Shout out them. And Iowa State was undefeated. So Cam Ward, my first player. He had 5 TDs. And an interesting game against Duke. Started really slow, and they kind of like...
Yeah, and then it was tight, and then they were down, and
Yep.
crazy fourth quarter.
and blew him out of the water. 5
Crazy second
touchdowns.
half.
Cam Ward seems to be like up there. The kind of like started really hot, cooled down. Like these chips, he started hot again, keeps kicking. And Cam Ward, 5 touchdowns. He's gonna be scary in the ACC championship. If we manage to get there, or Pitt or SMU, whoever, it's gonna be scary.
It's gonna be scary.
Because I'm like, man, why is Miami this good? I don't think they're 5 good. I think they're 6 good. But I mean, hey.
They're ranked 4 right now.
Oh, no, it comes out Tuesday.
It's out.
It is? What is it?
Yeah, I have adjusted numbers.
Texas 5, Ohio State 3. We went to 19.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Georgia's 2. Colorado's 21. Good for them. 11 Bama, 14 LSU. Boise State's 12.
Dude, their only losses to the number 1 team in the country.
Oregon?
Yeah.
Wow. Good for them. Ashton Jennings didn't have a great game last week because he had like left arm problems.
He still had 2 touchdowns, though. And
That's how good he is. Here's the tricky part. Do you give the Heisman to him or Travis Hunter? This is one of the tightest like races we've had since Peyton Manning and Charles Woodson.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're both generational players, but Travis Hunter is getting more love because he plays both ways. But Ashton Jennings, it's kind of like the Christian McCaffrey and Derrick Henry thing, you know? Christian
tight.
McCaffrey played a really good year rushing ball, but he played at a time no one watched, Stanford, late at night. But he played a better year than Derrick Henry, but Derrick Henry played prime time.
I'm playing for Bama.
Yep, and I mean, playing for Colorado is just even more impressive than playing for Bama right now because you have all the spotlight. So,
Yeah.
I mean, Travis Hunter deserves it. Ashton Jennings deserves it. If this was any other year, they would both win one.
Yeah.
So, this is a really tough year, and I'll be really interested. I don't know who I want to see because I think I'd rather see Travis Hunter win just because I know he's going to be good in NFL. Just because it would be cool to say, I grew up watching Travis Hunter in the college. He won the Heisman. But, I mean, Ashton Jennings about to break Barry Sanders' all-time rushing record by a good mile.
He's
So,
close.
It's gonna be very interesting.
He's very, 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 very close.
How much? Like
About 800 yards,
800?
I think, maybe.
Wow. Just like 2 games for him.
Let's take a look.
You're too sweet for me.
Oh, he's farther than that.
They should put me up on church singing.
He's 1,000 yards away.
Yeah, but still, it's like 3 games for him. I mean, I could be singing "Bad Blood," Taylor Swift,
Yeah, he got.
"Peaches," Jack Black. All of Me, John Legend. Love that song.
Yeah, he's a little over 1,000 yards away. He's almost exactly 1,100 yards away.
Bridge over covered water. Don't know the white dude's name, but I know Tori
So
Kelly
he's
thought
got.
about
Let's see.
it. Duet.
How many more games do they have, though? They only have like 4. Well, I guess it depends on bowl season. So that's what's really impressive is Sanders did that, when there was like 11 games this season or something like that?
Yeah.
Which is just ridiculous. But yeah, Boise State has something like 1, 2. Actually, do it like this. Oh my gosh, that's not going to work. I don't know. They have like 4 weeks left minus bowl season.
So, last player, Jordan Watkins from Ole Miss wide receiver. He had 5 TDs. 5.
And 8 receptions.
Wow. So, wow.
More than half of the passes he caught were touchdowns.
That's crazy. And you see his celly?
I did not.
After he had 5 touchdowns, he got a fire extinguisher and he went psh, psh, and one big doobies in the middle. He's like, and he was like, yeah.
I did not see that.
That was very cool. Very cool celebration. Oh, one thing I want to do. It might take a hot second, but we can just cut this part out. So stay right here. I'll be right back. This is not irrelevant. This happened Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days ago.
All right. Who wants to take votes on if this is relevant or not? We'll see. He's not even letting me do my shout-outs yet. We're just munching candy corns, looking at stats. I hear some rustling in the background. But I don't know what's going on. Entertaining, isn't it? What? He said 1 minute.
One more minute.
1 more minute.
Okay.
He's back, boys. He's back. Oh my. Oh my. You can't even see it. Hold on, hold on. No, I got it.
You getting the full angle on this?
Yeah, best one I can.
Hello. That look good?
For what?
I'm up here. Hey, look at me. I'm a dinosaur. Anyway.
You don't even have a mic. We have a special guest today, I guess.
This is my Halloween costume.
I was Rorinar Zoro for Halloween, which
Hold on, I'm deflating.
you may know is from One Piece.
What's One Piece?
It's an anime. The longest running anime in the world.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I hope you like today's episode of Gridiron Talk. Well, we talk about football and we get distracted with other stuff.
We'll see you next week. Peace.
Peace out.